Hello, I guess you can hear me now. So I want to welcome you. And if you're here with me tonight, it's because you've been invited to embark with me on this Health Week. See, at the Seventh day Adventist North New South Wales Conference, we're celebrating health this week. The theme is to empower whole person health. And you know me, I'm really into not only whole person health, but also empowering people to join me on this journey. So I really want to invite you to join me this week because we're going to be hearing some people, stories of transformation, and we're going to be hearing some health professionals. They're going to be sharing very good strategies, evidence-based, and how you also can benefit from a whole person health journey. Actually, starting today, I want to introduce you to my team because without my team, I wouldn't be able to do this. And I'm glad that we're doing this amongst friends because tonight is our first night. We are just basically testing what we're doing here. And so I want to apologize in the beginning that you couldn't hear me, but we're hoping that the other nights are going to be even better than tonight. If you have any feedback or anything that you would like to hear during this week or do it with us, let us know. It's going to be very important that you grab your cuppa or maybe a juice, whatever you want to have, and join me because we're going to be learning a lot of things together and we're going to be inspired to complete health, and it's going to be an amazing journey. So first of all, I wanted to say that usually and normally, Health Week is put together by the South Pacific Division. And it's a great program because it reminds people of the importance of health and the health message that we got. This year, because of COVID-19, a lot of things changed in the calendar, but we wanted to make sure that we reinforce how important it is for us to take care of our health. And I know this program is timely because just like you, maybe, and I know that I need a lift, and hopefully we all get a lift this week because we're going to have many special guest speakers. First of all, I wouldn't do this without my team. It was a very long call, and it was nice to see that they were able to grab the vision. And even though we planned this in a very short time, and as you know, you probably were invited just a couple days ago, they grabbed the vision. And I want to introduce you to my team tonight. Diana Diaz is the first person that I want you to meet. And Diana, she is a lovely person. She's been helping people and teaching them on how to live better. She is lively, positive, and like motivating people to achieve their goals. She's a specialist lifestyle nurse with 8 years of experience in hospital care and lifestyle medicine. Her last job before coming to Australia was in one of the largest lifestyle centers in the world, located in Brazil, where she's from. It has always been her dream to serve as missionary, and that brought her to volunteer here, right in the health department team at the North New South Wales Conference. Welcome, Diana. Tell us about your whole person health experience and how you've been empowering people to join you in this journey. Ok, então eu vou tirar o copo, mas é melhor eu tirar na câmera, não precisa. Ai, gente, tá difícil, viu? Tá difícil concentrar. Porque eu não consigo lembrar o que eu tenho que falar. Sim, mas eu consigo escutar.
After Gianna, is Rihanna right away? No?
No, I will talk first.
Ruth is saying sound is not working for Gianna.
There's no way. I tested.
Can you ask somebody else?
Her microphone is on.
Huh? Yes. But it's not on the live stream.
They said they are hearing us. help people with natural things, with simple things that we have.
But it's working here. Like, that's not the way.
You should have headphones.
So, no. Okay. Camila.
Okay, so we're facing some technical difficulties. Thank you so much for those that are watching and letting us know. And this is the main reason why we wanted to do this program tonight with our team, because it's the first time we're doing this, so we wanted to test the equipment. So thank you so much for your patience. Everything is being recorded at YouTube, so you're going to be able to watch it later. We're just looking at how to fix the microphone from Diana because she is sharing it from somewhere else. So in the meantime, I will let you know what's coming up tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to have a special guest, Dr. Darren Morton. And Dr. Darren Morton is going to be talking to us about the 7 dimensions of wellness. He's going to be the kickstart of this week. And guess what? We're going to have a lot of free things and tools for you and gifts and surprises. So stick with us. And in the evenings after our program, we're going to let you know what to do to access the free tools as well as some of the gifts that we have for you. Tonight, if you actually go to our group, if you're not part of our Facebook Health and Wellness community, you're more than welcome to join us. And you can just go to Facebook and join and look for us. But if you don't know how to find us on Facebook, you can go to our webpage. And we're going to be sharing with you at the end of the program on the screen on how you can access that. And as part of our community, you're going to have access to some of the things we're going to be sending this week. So for example, tonight, if you were there already, because I know some of you were going to see some mindfulness drinks. I was just having my cuppa before, and you can have a golden latte, or maybe you're just going to have a glass of water, but we wanted to share some of the things with you every evening. Tomorrow night, we're planning to share also something very special, and it's going to be a surprise that Dr. Darren Morton is going to bring after his talk. So I don't want you to miss it, and you have time to invite your friends and also share your feedback. And I know that I just want to check with my team here. Thank you so much. Our communications team have been done an amazing job. Like I said, this was put together very last minute due to all of the COVID changes, but I appreciate all the time and effort that everyone's putting to bring this to your house. Is Diana ready to go? Or yes? Okay, we're gonna try bringing Diana back, and stick with us because we have another story by Rihanna, which is the other member of my team, the other volunteer that we have. And at the end, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what you're going to find this week. So let's try it again. Diana, can you come and share with us your story? Okay, we're coming back to me because I received feedback that the sound is not working yet. So our team is working hard to see if we can bring the sound from Diana's story. And one of the reasons why I want to share this week's stories with you is because we as a group, as a team, we want you to do better in your life, as well as we want to do better. And there's so many people that are making part of our programs. For example, the Live More project that is being offered during COVID times entirely for free. Usually it's a program that costs $75 per person. It's a 10-week online program to boost your wellness and to get a lift. So people that are watching this and doing this program with us, they're having amazing transformations and they're sharing with us. And one of the reasons why I want you to hear these stories is because I want you to know that you can be part of this as well. And we also have people that have attended our health retreats. You probably heard about the Sozo Health Retreats. That's another initiative that started last year by the North New South Wales Conference. And it's really bringing an opportunity for health professionals to be part of an amazing mission, but also offering an opportunity for people around their communities to come and have and experience this 8-day transformation program. And what happens is not just a detox, it's not just a health check or an assessment, but think about having a team of 14 professionals. Sometimes we have 20 actually, to attend a group of usually 12, which is our maximum, which means that you have in average 1.5 person at your disposal for 8 days. And what happens, you're going through this journey of learning how can you restart your life and get a boost in your health. So we're very pleased to say that we've just finished our 3rd pilot in February, and we have this amazing stories. I can think in the top of my head of at least 2 people that were transformed and literally had a turnaround of 180 degrees in their health. And guess what? They're going to be with us here this week. So I've invited them to come and share their story with you and their journey. Why? Because I think sometimes you may be thinking, this is for somebody else. It's not for me. But guess what? This is for you. It's for you. And when I started organizing these programs, I thought, oh, it's going to be awesome to be able to help other people. But the truth is that I have been the one that benefit the most. And I hear the same things from my mates, from my team, my colleagues that are working with me on these programs, is that we are the ones who learn together, who get to experience this journey, but we are the ones to get inspired when we see that it's possible to change completely and to achieve complete healing in just a short term. And that comes from not only actions, taking actions, but it comes from a belief that life can be better. I think that it's so easy sometimes for us to just, get into that routine and be satisfied with the status quo. I remember when I was younger, in my teenager years, I had a really bad relationship. I had, I would say, a not healthy relationship. So I had a boyfriend, but I thought that was normal. You know, there were fights and I was constantly stressed, sad, all the time crying, and just feeling really anxious on my day-to-day. But for some reason, I was thinking that's normal. Everybody fights, nobody's perfect. And I guess in a lot of these fights, I would hear over and over from my boyfriend at a time, well, everybody's like this. It's at the end of the day, it's your fault. And I was constantly led to believe that was the life that I was to have, and I should be content with it. And slowly I was getting adapted and I was accepting a mediocre life for myself. And it took many years for me to understand, and perhaps I guess I fully understood only when I had a really healthy relationship, that I came to understand that life is a lot more than just having a mediocre life. We are entitled. We were made for more. And I actually believe that we were made whole in the image of God, in the image of our Creator. And we should not be settling for less than that. So if you're feeling like you can hear other people's stories, you watch the TV and you see everybody doing well, but you feel like you're not entitled to it, I wanted to tell you today that that's not right. You are entitled for optimal life. And it's really hard, and I would say nearly impossible, to achieve that happiness and contentment if you're not feeling great. And feeling well doesn't depend only on what you eat or only on what you do on a daily basis. Those things are very, very important. But feeling great, it's part of a complete health improvement. And that's why we're going to have Dr. Darren Morton here tomorrow sharing the 7 dimensions of wellness, because it's so important that you understand that is a whole person health approach that will help you to really live your best life. Now, I just heard from my team that we are going to be trying to bring Diana back again. And I know this is the third time tonight that we're going to try this. If that doesn't work, we're just going to leave it for tomorrow, okay? So we're going to try that tonight, and we're going to bring on Diana, and then we're going to bring on Rihanna Bali. Maybe you already had a chance to meet them. I just shared a little bit about them, but you could also go to our website, North New South Wales Conference, and you'll find under the Health and Wellness Department more information about our team. If you're interested to know more about the resources that we have to offer, you can also go in there. And we are working very hard to make the resources now online and easy to access, especially since COVID-19. We realized that not only the presential programs are important, but especially the online programs on these days. So can we try to bring Diana back? Okay, that's what we're gonna do now. Diana, let's try to listen to you again. You look great on camera, but we need to hear you. Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Good night. I hope you can hear me right now. So thank you, Camila. Thank you for the opportunity to be here and share a little bit about my experience. So as Camila said, I'm Diana, and I'm a volunteer this year for the health department in the North New South Wales Conference, and I'm so happy for this big opportunity. So I'm a nurse, and I'm originally from Brazil, and I have been working as a nurse for approximately 8 years now. So my first job was in a hospital, and my second job was in a lifestyle center in Brazil. And it was a great experience and also a big challenge for myself. And I will explain a little bit why. So as a nurse, when you go to the nurse school, they start to teach you, and they teach you how to treat people in the traditional ways. And when I started to work in a lifestyle center, it was like so different to me, because I have to learn again how to treat people with simple things, with the natural things that we have around us, and for free. That's the best thing. So was a great experience to myself. And another thing that made difference in my life was the connection that I start to have with people and with my patients. I felt that I was really touching their lives, and this was like amazing. This experience, like, I really can say for you that this changed my life, and the way that I start to see the things around me, and I really I can say also that I probably more health right now after my experience on the health retreats. So another transformation that I could see with me, it was like, sometimes when you start to look around and feel a little bit negative about the things. So work with the natural things and everything that is like around myself, and the energy around me, the people around me, make me become a little bit more positive. And be more positive, it's like so great. And I could feel the difference on my life, on my mood, on my lifestyle, everything. I was like improving my life. So it was more than just be there as a professional, was something that was changing my life also. So this was great. So here in the North New Southwest Conference, we also have health initiatives, and I have the chance to participate to the Social Health Retreat, and it was so good. I could feel that I was a little bit in Brazil yet in my last job that I was missing, and it was great because I could have this experience and share a little bit the things that I know with them, and also learn a little bit with the things that they had to teach me. And this was good. So the Social Health Retreat is a place for who is looking for health and a better quality of life. The goal is to provide health in a holistic way. So and this means that mental, physical, and spiritual health. And this is like a complete way for see another people and and just help them to really feel better in everything that they need in their lives. So it's amazing to see people lives changing with simple things that we have to offer to them, and in the nature for free. Uh, so for all that want to have this kind of experience and like empower people's life and help them and have the best life that they can have, the Social Health Retreat is the place. But it's not just the place for the patient or for someone that needs help with their health. It's the place for someone that wanna be changed like I was. So if you wanna change your life and if you wanna share all the best things that you have inside you with other people's, I wanna really invite you to come and talk with us and have this experience. So yeah, is this. So thank you so much. I hope you like to hear a little bit about my experience, and I hope to see you in our next health retreat. Thank you, and thank you, Camila.
You worked. I hope you were able to listen to Diana. I think the sound was a little bit trembling a bit. Diana is talking to us from her place, and the internet's not very reliable, unfortunately, at this time. So we apologize, but guess what? If you have any questions for Diana or any questions every evening, you're going to be able to write the questions right on your Facebook where you're watching live or YouTube, and we're going to be reaching out to you. So if you want to put your information there or if you simply want to ask your question, we are sure to answer your questions, and we thank you for your patience tonight with us. Now, our second guest will be Rihanna Bali. Rihanna Bali is also one of the volunteers working in my health team this year. She was born and raised in Dallas, Texas, in the United States. She has a Bachelor in Science in Business Administrations, like myself, and had begun working on a master's in healthcare management when she decided to take some time off of her studies to volunteer as a missionary. Prior to that, she also had 6 years of business working experience while she attended university. Last year, she volunteered in New Zealand at a high school where she was able to lead daily worships and take care of amazing young people. Now, tell us, Rihanna, your story and your journey on whole person health and how you've been empowering other people as well here in Australia to join the journey with you.
Hi, thank you, Camila. Thank you for the opportunity to share. Like she said, I was a volunteer last year at a high school, but even before that, I worked in health administration. So I was working in billing. I was dealing with lots of numbers, lots of accounts receivables, things like that. And while I loved that, I missed the, I guess, person component of that. And so part of becoming a health part of becoming a volunteer was just so I could do something that was a little more involved with people. And I was so glad that I had the opportunity last year to work in a high school and just be really one-on-one. But my passion and what I love is health, and so I'm so excited to be here and be able to help out. Um, Recently, we just started a new Live More project, and it's been the first time that I've had the opportunity to do the project. So I'm still learning how it works and everything, but it's been like really special so far because it does something that is so important to me with regards to health, is that it highlights that health isn't just the absence of disease. It's not just the fact that we can walk and feel okay. It's the whole body, and it's also just how we're feeling. So it starts off with how you talk to yourself, and then it's about getting outside, getting sunlight, getting to see blue and green. And so at this point in our project, it's also talking about how we talk to each other, how we express how we feel about, if we're grateful for something, being able to tell people. So it's been really neat. And I mean, even today, this morning, I took a walk and I was just listening to some music and stuff. And I was thinking, wow, I'm getting sunlight, I'm getting blue and green, and I'm listening to something that makes me feel good. So I'm just checking off all these things, and I came back feeling like I did something good for myself and took care of myself. So it's just been great so far, and I'm really excited to see what else we get to learn.
Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Rihanna, for tuning in. It's like I have like a music couple, Diana and Rihanna. So thank you for tuning in. I'm really grateful to have you both in my team this year. I know you've been working very hard behind the scenes to make this Health Week happen. And I know today was our first day and we had some technical issues, but I am very hopeful that we won't have them anymore. And so if you want to join us tomorrow, we're going to have Dr. Darren Morton talking about the 7 dimensions of wellness. Dr. Darren Morton's got amazing experience. He's the engineering brain behind the Live More project, and he leads his own company. And we want to have him, we're very grateful to have him as well with us this week. And I don't want you to miss that. So today, it was a warm-up. It was just a catch-up between us friends to let you know about what's going to happen this week. And like I said, if you want to share any feedback, anything else, you can reach out to me. I believe that if you're here tonight, it's because you're my friend or somebody else's friend. So please, get in touch. We want to have you engaging with us during this week. And guess what? Tomorrow, I already tell you, we have a surprise. So you don't want to miss tomorrow because everybody is going to have a free gift to take home and to take action. See you tomorrow. Have a nice evening.